Hello everyone and welcome back to this episode of Pen Rambling. My name is Agnes and in my embossed crocodile background here I have nothing to show you. Just kidding. Anyway, I was watching one of those YouTube video and I came across this video that if you only can keep one item from a brand. So that episode was about the luxury item and got me thinking, how about if it's on a fountain pen edition? What would it look like? So in my context, I'm gonna keep it in. I only can keep one thing from each brand, but for fountain pen, should I do that? No, I think I'll keep it as if I only can keep one item from each brand of the one that I have. So I don't have a large collection of fountain pen or ink, so I think it's gonna be like not very long video anyway. So let's start off with the first brand that I got into, which is Platinum. So Platinum, if I only can keep one Platinum, I have a few gold nib pen Platinum. So the one, if I need to keep one, I'm gonna keep this fountain pen. Alright. Why? Because number one, it is in their gold finish, in their silver finish, rhodium finish. And then, hang on. Okay, and then, because most of the Platinum fountain pen, it is in gold finish, and you rarely come across those with rhodium finish. So this is my keep plus. When do you see such color? Okay, and then because the nib is also in platinum finish, rhodium finish, so I'm keeping this one. Pilot is a very, very, very difficult one to make because Pilot is very known for their nice nib, and because of their nice nib, they have many designs. The only thing I don't like about Pilot is their converter. So I have very hard time whether should I choose a vanishing point or should I choose custom 74. So in the end, if I was to pick a variety out of one item of each brand and I'm only can keep it, so I'm gonna pick vanishing point. So you know that vanishing point is a very unique pen because it is a click mechanism. So I'm keeping this one. I already have a gold, I'm keeping this one. Next one is from Kaweco. Kaweco I only have two, so it's considered a very small, but between those two I'm keeping this one. This one is this year release, so I'm keeping this one, plus because it is in broad nib. So I already have two medium there, and this one is in broad. So I have a variety there. From Twisby is this one. Eco Tea. This is one of my favorites of them all because of the nib. I think many times it's because of the nib, not because of the aesthetic. Funny, right? And for Faber-Castell, I'm battling between this is Loom or this one, but in the end I chose this one because it's a very unique pen. One, because the way that we screw and unscrew the converter part so it's very unique. Plus, it's a dual tone nib, so I get some beauty in my one. So that's it for my pen. I don't go into many brand. I bought those brand. Oh, I have Sailor, but because Sailor only have 2 pen, one is the gold nib, one is the other one is the steel nib. I was thinking that I like their ink more because choices. So if it's for ink, for Montblanc, because I only have 2, I cannot afford their pen. Well, at least not yet. So their ink is the one that I can afford, and my favorite, at least in my collection, is Irish Green. I use this one more, and it is in this pen. Okay, so Lamy, I don't own Lamy pen, and I'm picky about the ink, but one color caught my eye is this one, because I paired this one with my Sailor Nebula. It's very beautiful pair, and I like the shading of this. This is Lamy Tourmaline. Okay, Lamy Tourmaline, not turquoise, which I don't know why it shows like turquoise on the camera. Like I said, I prefer Sailor's ink more. So if I was to keep one of the Sailor inks that I have, it would be this one, the Sobuku, which is the blue-black of their ink. Noodler, I have 1 pen. Well, you count it 2 if it's including Charlie. If you know you bought a big bottle, that will include 1 pen, but I never use it. I only use it once to test it out, but I was never using that pen. The very same reason that I did not use my first fountain pen right now. It's too slim for me. So if I was to keep 1 ink from Noodlers, it would be this one, which is the Blue Ghost ink. So this one is the only ink that I own that is invisible, and you use UV light in order to see the writing. So it's a very cool ink for me. As for Ronger and Klinger, I don't own too many of their ink, but my favorite from their ink is this sketch ink. I mean favorite because of the shading property of this ink, plus it is water resistant. I wouldn't call it waterproof. It does bleed, washes a little. So the only thing I don't like about this ink is it is a dry ink. That's it. But it's very beautiful ink upon if you're writing it on cream paper. Next, from Diamine. In a variety of ink that I have 7 or 8 from the ink. 2 of them is a special release. So one of it I'm keeping is Manggis. I know I complained about Manggis before by being it is not it's never drying. But if I was to have color in my collection, I would choose this one, because I already have green there, so make it a purple, or yeah, purple. And then for my blue ink, other than the blue black that I have, which is the darkest color of the one that I'm going to show you, the next one will be a regular office blue ink. And Waterman is very known for their ink, a very well behaved ink, and this is my choice. I would have choose Pilot Iroshizuku, but their pen is much more of my choice. Last ink that I have of a different brand. It is the Jacques Arbon, and many would choose Emerald de Chevaux, which is the very beautiful shimmery teal blue ink. But mine, I have Emerald de Chevaux there, but I prefer this one. Vert Atlantite. It have a dark enough green, which is the one that I love, although I already choose green over there with my Mont Blanc. But because these have glitter, so I have a little bit of variety. I'm not going to choose ink that I only have one bottles of, or two bottles, one bottle of, because that's not fair. So this is my choice of ink. Now for paper is quite easy for me. Number one, if it's a Tomoe River paper, it'll be this classic paper, the 52 GSM. And because this is in loose sheets, okay, I'm gonna do some bending because it is from a different company, which is Life Notes by Pen Gallery, and this one will be the one that is in the line version. If you never see this paper in action, you should go and watch some of my writing therapy. It writes beautifully. Next, Rhodia. I'm not very keen of regular Rhodia paper, the dot pad. I'm keen more on this one. It's actually under Clairefontaine. Can you see that? It's actually Clairefontaine, and it is not the typical Rhodia paper that you find, because if you see the grid, it is in orange gold color, which is different from all the others. Now for my books that I bought from Daiso, I will be keeping this one. It is small enough for me to bring it anywhere, and because this paper is the paper that it shows sheen for 5 ringgit 90 cent paper. Why not? And then books that I bought from Muji. It's very thick, and if there is cream paper and it's blank, I'll choose that one. Again, because this is in A5 plus, it's very thick. If I was only to keep one, okay, it's a very thick, that means I have somewhat enough paper for me to go through until the ban lifted, let's say. Alright, so that will be my choice. I have not taken out this paper, but it is the one that is in brown cover and made in Japan. I think I took it out when I was doing the video what I bought in Muji. So this will be the book. Did I write something? Yeah. Nice, right? Can you imagine Kopiko under the cream paper? Whoosh. Right. So those are my choice if I was to keep only one item of each brand. What would you keep? So let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll leave you with another video here that you can go and watch. Show it some love, share it if you find it useful, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.